there, good evening. My name is Baba Tanda. I have the latest in the world of sports. Let's start on a very positive note for Samuel Nkum, as FIFA has lifted his ban, on the Ghanaian defender, has lifted its ban on the Ghanaian defender after almost 2 years. Here is a report that has been put together by Joy Sports' Asari Bidiakon.
The 2009 Under-20 World Cup winner was suspended by the world's football governing body after a dispute between the player and former agent Curtis Wheeler over the settlement of a fee back in 2014. The defender was ordered to pay the World in Motion boss or serve 1-year ban in default, an amount the former FC Basel star failed to raise. FIFA went ahead to extend the sanction in May 2018. However, the defender has settled his former agent and FIFA has agreed to lift the ban to enable the player revive his career. Several big clubs across Europe have opened negotiations with Samuel Nkum, who is now a free agent. Nkum last played for Bulgarian club Varela and has since been inactive following spells with FC Basel, DC United, Dnipro and Platanias.
Well, let's look ahead to another positive note because the decision to hand Egypt the rights to host the biggest football tournament on the continent appears to be a morale booster for Liverpool star Mohamed Salah. Now, after being crowned 2018 African Player of the Year, Mo Salah has set his sights on lifting the 2019 African Cup of Nations, which is set to be hosted in his country, Egypt. And coincidentally, Egypt are 7-time winners of that tournament.
I always do my best to perform better. I always see myself in a better position. I know it's always difficult when you win an award like African Player of the Year. Like last year, it was like too much pressure after I won it. Everyone say he's not going to win it again. So I put in my mind that I have to be here again this year. So I'm happy to win it second time. And yeah, I'm very proud about that. I'm not complaining about the position, but something just pushed me more to work hard as much as I can to be again here next year. I think, for my opinion, it's the right time for Egypt because we have to be clear. Our league is not in top league in Africa at the moment, but I'm sure that's gonna be the start for us to be back. The fans is gonna be back in the stadium, and everything's gonna be back like before, because I'm sure everyone knows about Egypt and about the titles or a trophy we had, like seven Africa Cups. So we're gonna looking forward for the number 8 now, and yeah, I think this is the best time to start back to be back like before.
Well, another bit of news to put a smile on your face because Brazilian football star Ronaldinho has been inducted into the Maracanã Stadium Hall of Fame, joining legends such as Pelé, Garrincha and Zico. The 38-year-old had his footprints molded into a ceramic plaque during a ceremony at the iconic venue in Rio de Janeiro on Tuesday. Ronaldinho won the 2002 World Cup and the Champions League in 2006 during a celebrated career that officially ended last January, though he played his last competitive match in 2015 for Rio-based Fluminense.
Former Brazil and Barcelona star Ronaldinho was honoured on Tuesday at the iconic Maracanã Stadium in Rio de Janeiro, where a mould of his footprints were taken for display in the stadium's illustrious Hall of Fame. A dazzling playmaker and considered one of the greats of the game, Ronaldinho was voted FIFA World Player of the Year in 2004 and 2005, while team honours included the FIFA World Cup in 2002, UEFA Champions League glory with Barcelona in 2005-06, where he also helped to scoop 2 La Liga titles and the Serie A title with AC Milan in 2010-11. Ronaldinho, who announced his retirement from the game a year ago at the age of 37, admitted he still missed everything about the game.
I miss everything, especially the friends made along the way. Sometimes we spend more time with our teammates than with our own family. I miss training, matches, chatting with my teammates. I think I miss everything.
Let's leave the football pitch and come into the boxing ring and talk about another icon, and in the person of Manny Pacquiao. Now, he recently left Top Rank and has joined the Premier Boxing Champions roster. And in less than 2 weeks, Pacquiao will be taking on Adrian Broner on a Showtime pay-per-view event in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Pacquiao's first United States fight since his win over Jesse Vargas in 2016 and Broner's debut as a pay-per-view headliner.
For many years, Manny Pacquiao, the Filipino legend, was one of the most fearsome punchers in boxing. He destroyed quality fighters such as Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya, Eric Morales, and Marco Antonio Barrera as he moved up the scale to win world titles in a record 8 weight classes. But from the time Pacquiao knocked out Cotto in the 12th round to win a welterweight world title for the first time in 2009, he went almost 10 years or 13 fights without a knockout win until he stopped Lucas Matesi last July to win a secondary welterweight belt. Pacquiao, who turned 40 in December, returned to the square ring for his first fight in American soil since November 2016, when he won a welterweight belt from Jesse Vargas by dominant unanimous decision. This time, Pac-Man faces Adrian Broner, an American fighter 11 years his junior, for the WBA welterweight title at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas on the 19th of January. The Cincinnati-born Broner has 24 knockouts in his 33 fights as a professional boxer, and he believes it will only take one punch to stop the Filipino veteran. However, many back Pacquiao to make it 2 knockouts in a row when he defends his 147-pound belt against former 4-division titleist Broner later this month.
Right, so there's more on the sports page of myjoyonline.com. I tweet at the handle @Babatan. The same for Instagram. Sports is done. Good evening.